Hey guys, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel and happy Thrifting Day. If you know, or if you're new here, it is Saturday, which means it is my designated day of the week that I love to go to the thrift store, and that is exactly where I'm at right now. I'm sitting outside in my car and about to go in to see what finds we can find today, and I'm very, very excited. I am very optimistic and just have a good feeling that there's going to be some really good things in there today, but here's the thing. I want to just let you know some of the tips that I go by when it comes to thrifting, because I know there's a lot of people that are like, I just am not a good thrifter, I can't thrift things, this and that. So in this video, I want to tell you my tips and guide to thrifting. It's really not that hard. I know it just takes some patience, but together we can absolutely find something wonderful. So if you want to know my tips and tricks to thrifting, keep on watching. My first piece of advice, and probably number one tip when it comes to thrifting, is going in with an open mind. You never know what you're going to find. Some days are going to be a hit and other days will be a miss, and that's a-okay. More often than not do I go into a thrift store not knowing what I'm looking for and just waiting to see what might speak to me. But then there's other times where I've got some certain items I'm hoping to find during today's thrift trip. Today ended up being one of those lucky days, and I found a few of the items I was hoping to find. I found a stainless steel ladle, which I was hoping to find for soup season with these cold winter months. We do have a few more of those left here in the Midwest, so it'll be perfect to finish it off. And then I've also been really into baking on top of that, and found this pastry blender. I did not end up getting this because I haven't really seen a need for it as often, but I did score this smaller stainless steel pot. I have thrifted a couple medium-sized ones and have been on the hunt for some smaller ones. These awesome woven rugs were not on my list and did not end up coming home with me, but there was 3 of them for only $10. Man, I wish I had a place to put them. Now, for when it comes to thrifting clothes, this can be the hardest part, and my advice would be to just keep an eye out for specific colors and certain fabrics that you usually gravitate towards. So those items that are often found within your closet, you're probably going to look for something like that here at the thrift store, so keep your eyes peeled for those. I personally have not had much success when it comes to thrifting pants, but there was some really good high quality brands this time, but unfortunately they weren't in my size. But that's okay, there's still plenty of other awesome options to choose from. I loved the ruffled detail on this sweater, and I even came across some awesome name brand items like these Columbia jackets. Oh my gosh, such good quality for an amazing deal. I really had to refrain from taking these items home myself. Now, I am not one to usually have any luck when it comes to thrifting shoes, but I have a wedding here in November that I am a part of, and I am in need of some black heels, so I thought I was going to score so big here, but unfortunately they are 2 sizes too big, but they were so cute. And look at these boots. The fabric and suede material was in near perfect condition, and the boots right next to it still had tags. Onto home decor. I think it is really important, if you're wanting to get specific holiday decor, you need to go around the time after that season has passed, because people are putting stuff away and figuring out things that they no longer want or need. And so Christmas had just passed here a couple months ago, and there was a plethora to choose from. So many really good things. Look high and low, because I stumbled across this cute little reindeer just sitting in the corner, even away from holiday decor, and I thought he was so stinking cute, and the floor is certainly not where he belonged. As you continue to move your way around the thrift store, there's going to probably be some sort of like knick-knack random section, and definitely do not skip out on this. You never know what you're going to find. Like, I stumbled across these golf club covers. I do not golf, but I would have absolutely taken these home and found them as a big win if I sure did. There's other items like this little rooster dish that I knew had to come home with me, and these little bud vases. They were so cute, so small, and would be perfect for gifting to a new mom for a little bud vase for as their little babe gets older and picks mom flowers. And then I just loved this little magnet because it's always important to remember that little blessings bring the biggest joys. As you near the end of your thrift trip, consider going back around one more time because you never know what maybe your eyes missed the first time around. And when you make your way back to the front, keep your eye out for any upcoming sales. Like ours does a monthly bag sale and it is a steal of a deal. Lastly, any thrift trip is not complete without some hand sanitizer and a good old sip of water. Okay, we are back in the car and I did find some goodies, so let me show you what I got. So I found another stainless steel pot and a smaller one at that. I have two like medium-sized ones and Dalton and I are like, we need to find something smaller because sometimes it's like bigger than we need. So now we've got a small one with a lid, so that'll be perfect. And with that is a ladle. We've needed something better for like soups because we have like a big serving spoon, but that's not ideal when it comes to like doing chili. And we're actually going to be having that for dinner tonight or tomorrow. Kind of depends on the vibes as we get closer to the evening. So I'm going to be getting this washed up and using that in the next couple days. And then, now that was quite rude. Hopefully you stay this time. So, with that, I always like to keep an eye out for potential gifts for families and for family and friends. And I found a couple that I thought were really cute. So hopefully they're not watching, but you know, they might forget if it comes to it when the time comes. But my mom has so many chickens and roosters, or actually only one rooster, but so many chickens, and their kitchen is like rooster themed. And I found this little like cup dish thing that I felt like it could be really good for like catch-alls or something, and I just felt like it was perfect, and the little rooster is just so cool. And then for my dad, he loves all things Nebraska, and I found this Bug Eaters, which is the former Husker name, and it's got a really cool graphic on it. And ironically enough, I just realized it says Estes Park on the back from something else. I didn't even notice that, but I'm sure he will not mind. I think it's really cool, really fun. He likes these graphics, so I'm excited to show it to him. And then the other thing I got is just some cutie little camo pants. I've been thrifting little baby stuff to have it when the time comes. I don't know if you like any of you watch Alex Hazen. I am probably butchering her last name, but she is such a fun gal. But she like thrifts stuff for her and for her friends, for like when they have kids, like even before her friends have kids, she's like finding awesome stuff. And these are such a soft material that I'm like, I would love to wear these. Can I get these in my size? So I was like, yeah, you're coming home with me because it'll work for a girl or a boy. That's kind of always the vibe I'm trying to go for, is because I don't want to get like gender specific and it ends up being the latter. So I of course would not care, but babies can wear whatever. But you know what I mean? Like I want to be able to just let whatever he or she is wear these clothes. So I found those, thought they were really cute, and I'm glad I got them. Alright, you guys, well, the same way we started, I hope you enjoyed coming along for this little thrift trip, but as well as finding my tips and tricks for going thrifting useful. I hope you are able to give them a try the next time you go out and see if you're able to put them to use and see if it maybe helps spring some luck for you. But I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!